so I disconnected, and then I thought I was connected again, so I carried on chatting and went to finish my chat, and I wasn't online. I always I'm so good at this technology stuff. So I'm just going to wait till a couple of people come on here. So I was talking about consciousness, Christ consciousness, and these 12 days I've been looking into what goes on at Christmas, why we have difficult feelings, why, I mean, Christmas has always been a tricky one for me because I've got a lot of family trauma. I mean, we all have to a certain degree. I've got my messaging thing on there, so if anyone wants to drop me a message, please do. I don't know where to start now because I was chatting earlier about Christmas and the 12 days. So my 12 days of Christmas is, I just looked at a different article about talking about consciousness. So I think I was just talking about consciousness in here, and now in this awakening time, it's really in the body. So my work and people's poorliness, or I call it detoxing. And that's thing I think I wanted to talk about, that the sort of cold, flu, cleansing, these symptoms have been taught to us to call it like an illness or a disease or there's something wrong with me, or and it's been taught to us to fear, and we've got to go and see someone else to give us something to make us feel better. This has been in the system for quite a while, so this is a programming. And once we understand that the illness or the feeling, and I'm not disregarding any of it because I've had different layers myself, and some of it can be really painful and hard to do. So I'm not disregarding that at all. But the acknowledgement of it is understanding that this is your stuff in your body to clean out, whether it comes physically, is underlyingly in all physical conditions, is emotional, a voice from your body's frequency that wants to be heard. And sometimes we're not ready to hear what the expression is, so it just comes out in a physical form. We can have accidents, we can have pains in fingers. I had quite a lot of clients. I had a broken finger when I first started working, and it hasn't fixed itself. It goes a bit wonky, and that's my heart, funnily enough. And then after that I had heart issues and cleansing and things like that. So when you have broken ankles and things, it's about stepping forward, depending on if it's your left and right ankle. It's spraying feet. It's about fear of the soul stepping forward in your higher self, or you're not going in the right direction. Like, your soul always knows where it wants you to be, and if you don't connect to it, it will show you the way, that way, and push you in little ways forward or not. So these physical expressions can come out in this way, and like hip pain, a lot of hip pains, sciatica is linked to a lot of childhood trauma, deep emotional trauma, especially in women, obviously, because of childbirth, but because you're carrying the child, so you're carrying the DNA, which the rooted ancestral DNA trauma, because it tends to carry through. But and then knees is to do with fears and kidneys. Wrists around here is to do with your lungs and grief, and fingers these are normally you've got large intestine, heart, pericardium, lungs, which is all to do with here, which is then when you put your heart, it's like this Christ consciousness energy. So a lot of issues around hands and things like that. This can come through when you've got a blockage of emotion in the heart. It's anything to do like guilt, grief, loss. We've all got that because we are healing the loss of the soul in ancient civilizational times. Go back to Mayan civilizations and things. So the loss of the soul is actually from the planet. And then as a continuity, the human energy, I believe, is to do like a physical membrane around the body of her. So our body, universe, the chakras actually matches the universe and the planets above. And if you study like the solar systems beyond and beyond and beyond, this is why we have different species in different galaxies, because they are designed like that. And that's how it works, like a computer system, like a programming. And so Christ consciousness is a time, Christmas is the deepest yin, so the 21st of the December. I don't know if I've put this in my last video because I've got to cut off. And it's the opposite to the yang. So the yang is this top part. I don't know if you know that figure that goes like this, the medicine figure that goes like this with the legs sort of stood like this and the circles around. And this is when you've got your frequency and the harmony is all in balance. And we come, I'm watching my thing back to front. So we come here, this is the yang period from the arms up. Here is yang. This is the summer. So you've got June, July, August around here. And then underneath you've got the yin, which is the September, October, November, December, January, February, up to April, is all underneath the arms. This energy is like the birth. This is this correlation to the 9 months. So right in the middle, we've got the Christmas, which is the root. And this is the deepest, like security, finer, everything that makes the soul really strong onto the earth, the grounding to the earth, the mother element is the deepest, dark, and that's the Christ consciousness that we've just been through. So anything, any purging, any releasing, any emotional issues, relationship, families, children, they're all to do with the presence, how we're present with people, how we show up, and what gifts we have in the little box. We've got 12 days, we've got 3, 6, 9, 12, so it turns into a box. What have we got in this little treasure chest box to give to people as presents? First of all, to give to ourselves, and then what we are reflecting to give to others. And this is the message of Christmas. This was the message, you know, given in different eras and different people. And so if you've been having these feelings, I'm feeling waves of flu, cold, any other, you know, heat, phlegm, anything like that, they're detoxing symptoms. So to welcome it, let it come through. The way that you relate to illness and disease, if you understand the message of what it is, it can come through your body and release at any time. It's just that we've been taught this incorrectly. When you don't have a belief that you can heal, then you won't. But when you understand that you can. So you can. And I'm doing a course online, a 12-week course. That's what I just put my other message, is on a Sunday evening, 6 till 7, and another one on Monday evening, slightly 2 different courses, one on the understanding of energy, frequency, meridians inside of ourselves and how they link to the energies outside and on the galaxies. And then the Monday one will be more deeper course, and this will be more on sort of the inner child work of how you want to work with your reflection of relationships, however it's showing up, anything that you want to change or understand. If you understand where you need to change inside here, and you understand the reflection of what's coming up with you, showing whether it's children or people in your family, diseases or relationships, work, house, monetary things, how it's reflecting. This also can help. So there's two of those courses. Just drop me a PM, and that'll be a 12-week course. And within those 12-week courses, I'll be guiding also up to Christmas to do a liver flush if you haven't done one before. So a lot of people keep asking me how to do it. Now I've got videos on it, but a lot of people would like different support of how to do it. So 12 weeks is a really good time to be able to do it in case you're cleansing from red meats and things. So there's time to do an intestinal cleanse as well. They will be included on both courses as well. So just drop me a message, and I will come back on Friday. I'll do a little message just to do a little chat, a bit more in depth about what you will learn through these courses. And yeah, I hope that helps. And welcome to this shift of energy that we've got. Now we're in the month of the soul, and how to connect to this sort of chilly feeling. When we learn to love and connect ourselves and our soul and nervous system, we'll get a lot more warmer in these times. This is again, we're back into the water element, so then it will get a little bit chilly until we come through into the spring. So it's a good time to do a little bit of understanding and deep cleansing now. All right, take care. Lots of love, and I hope these help. Bye-bye.